Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
You know I have to do the hole again. Which means, yeah, let me go to the hole again. Probably also to the new achievement. There's an exit. I will go to the latest. Because I want to see all of the eternity. This will probably take some time. Give me a second. If it's too long, I will... No! You close it? No! Man, I want to do it again. Okay, but I guess there's no way around. Then I will just... Can I drop the bucket? Like seriously? But I guess I will just get some free achievement. Free new and easy achievement. I can't believe it's just that simple. Free achievement, infinitive hole, collectibles. Stanley Parable 2 achievements. Okay. I hope. I was wondering if this will really give me actual achievement like Steam achievements for this game. Free achievement. Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. Welcome. New features, new contents, new game.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay, what was that? I kind of miss it. Like, what was on the ground? Was this a cat? Like, actually don't know anymore. But yeah, it's too dark. I'm not sure why I'm actually going here inside. Or here. But yeah, I guess we'll get a free achievement then. I'm always like achievement. Now we just have to pull the lever, I guess. And we'll get achievement, which is nice. Because I'm a little bit of achievement hunter, I would say. Like, I try to achieve all the achievement. I have to get all the achievement, so we'll see. Test achievement, unachieved.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Sure? You sure about that? No, I want it now. Come on, give me the achievement. Ah, this was very unsatisfying. I thought I could really get achievement. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I still can get the achievement. Because I mean, just as I said, for some achievement hunters, it would suck if I can't complete this game. Like for the achievement wise. Like the actual Steam achievement. But yeah, seems like I can't really get achievement, so I will just go home. And I kind of miss what it was. Some animals, I think. So no new achievement for me, which kind of sucks.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I think the collectibles, like this one. Now I'm just waiting for a nice screenshot because most likely I'm just thinking of what screenshot I can take after I record a session. And if there's a screenshot I don't really have during the session, then I will just go more or less play this part again and check what other achievement I can take. This is mostly my approach. This way, maybe this could be one of the one of the screenshot candidate, or maybe this one, as I said, because I really like this one. Or the Infinity Fall, maybe the bucket. I have no idea. It could be anything. Mostly Infinity Fall. Oh, they change it? Now it's called mostly Infinity Fall. I kind of forgot if it was also calling like that. Maybe this could be a screenshot candidate. Let me go here. Let me make a screenshot here. The Stanley Parable 2. Yeah, could be a nice one. So yeah, let's go forward then. As I said, now go to the collectibles and hope I will find something new, because everything here is new, which is nice. Okay. Turn, can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Okay. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Collect them all. Okay, let's just go there, I guess. Collectibles.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What do you mean? Can I go back? What will happen if I go back? Okay, I can't really go back, which means I have to go to the light then. So what do you mean with the collectibles? That doesn't matter? Or... let's just check the figurines and see what will happen. Okay, there are a lot of mannequins, whatever. And here is the collectibles I can collect. Okay, wow, this is slightly creepy, I have to say. And this is very nice, actually, I would say. So yeah, let me grab it, I guess. Do I really want to grab it? Yes, why not? Collectibles, 1 of 6. The question is, can I really collect all of them? Okay, I can't go inside anymore, so I collect 1 of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
What do you mean, tragic? Jumps? Okay, I think I've discovered everything then. And the only thing left is the exit. Okay, let me check again. The jump circle I was. This map is this map. Free achievement I didn't get it. And the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Merge. Setting World Champion. The Stanley Parable Reserve Buckets. Office Decoration. Epilogue. Collectibles. Infinite Fall. Let me go to the Setting World Champion again. Like, I really want to know if I can go there or not. Where was the path again? Here, right? Nope, there's really nothing I can do here. Okay. Also nothing in settings. So, I guess I'm done with it then. I can just go to the exit. And hope the Stanley Parable 2 is as exciting as this part. I mean, as exciting as... we should conclude all the features and new stuff. We will see. Okay, 2-2, okay. Nice expo. Definitely worth it. Go play the game. This looks also very nice. Jump circle exit. This is an X. This is just mirror pictures of something. I guess this is the office or jump storage. This is the office, and this is a girl.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I guess so. This looks very cool. This looks very red. This is Stanley, I guess. Looks also... 427. I guess this is really my number. Okay. No screenshot. Okay. So I guess I'm mostly finished then with the game.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but...
Actually, I know nothing how this game will work.
To work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is.
The Stanley Parable 2.
The Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
What's this?
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original.
Oh no, we need another Stanley.
Maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original
So
game.
basically,
Would it
it's
possibly
Ultra
work?
Deluxe?
I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm
Go
looking
ahead.
forward.
Take a look.
Okay. Wait. The Stanley Parable 2. Wait, really? Did they put all of this? Wow. The Stanley Parable 2. Okay, I guess I will wait a minute or two just to see if the screen will change. Just, yeah. Maybe it will change. Okay, I think we have enough, but just, yeah, let's just begin the game and see what will happen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building
Balloons.
where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Stanley
Something
Parable
that would
2.
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so we really get the balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
If this game will really change something? Like, okay, I can go past here, okay. Here's the bucket. Should I take the bucket? Like, does it actually do anything if I take the bucket?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes, thanks for saying that. No new content, okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Wait, this guy's actually saying something else if I take the bucket? Like, I don't want to play the whole game again just because of the bucket. That's why I let him go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
You're fucking kidding me now. Now everything will be different if I have the bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
No, you're fucking kidding me. This whole game will change if I take the bucket.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Let me actually go here and jump down.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
You know what? Let me just jump down to the death and then continue without the bucket, because with the bucket there will be a complete new story, more or less. And I'll probably do this later.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Okay, let me make something straight. I will not touch the bucket,
All of
but
his co-workers were
I
gone.
will just
What could
continue
it mean?
the game.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Like, not grabbing the bucket? Nope. Ah, this was just here, just that I don't miss the bucket. Okay, okay, now it's clear. Don't take the bucket. Don't take the bucket. And also no new contents anymore, which means I can't play this path. I can really just play it once. Which is a shame, because Stanley Parable is just a nice game. I really want to experience everything of it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, actually, yes.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again.
Aww.
Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Yeah, that's good enough, I would say. So, will you say something else?
Yes, really worth it being
Okay,
here
I
in
don't
the
think they
room.
will say something else.
Room so utterly kept, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I think this time I just have to go
So
straight
he
forward.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yes, and what's here? Nothing. Oh, this is just the left door, okay. And then we will have a meeting room. I was already here,
Yet
no
there was
need
not
to
a
be here.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
And here's a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, here we have a wrench, some thread, I guess, and
There was
some.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
No, I like this closet. Like you can take the broom and wash yourself something.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What's FA? Fuck ass. No,
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
no, I'm doing
Why?
squats.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I mean, I like the paint of this wall. This looks like very modern art. I just wanna see the beauty of it.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I don't know, man, but you can open it, which means it's interesting enough to go inside.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my
Hey, fourth
favorite."
wall. Take
I
care.
hope your friends find this concerning.
No, they will also like it and say, yep. Ah, the broom closet ending. Yeah, this is my favorite one.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hey, you can't say this in the game. I want to upload this on
Well, I've
YouTube.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
What doing keyboard? Do you mean the real player or actually
Anyone who
Stanley?
happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
So you
Right.
think
When you've
if
done that, just step out into the hallway.
so when I die, then you just want another one to play this game instead of taking care of me, so to say. Yeah, I'm the new player. Hello, I'm just the old player just died on his keyboard. I just found him lying on the keyboard because I don't know why he died. But just find this person lying there and I was like, what's the best thing to do if you see a body? Yeah, just throw it away and just continue this game. And just don't mind why I have the same voice and probably also the same sense of humor if I play this game. This is just by sheer coincidence. It has nothing to do with me or the old player, and we are also not connected in any way. I just like to walk into random rooms of other people's, and this time I'm just by chance finding a guy who is dead on his keyboard. So yeah, I guess a new player, and I played this game for him.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
If you say so.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But I will walk down because I can. Hey, collectibles!
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Do I have to play the whole game again just for the figurines? Now I can kind of get it why this game is so long. I thought this game would be very short.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Yeah, you can't really see your feet.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Good point.
Well, the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Maybe.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Wow,
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
This is very deep.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
I don't have a wife, I already know that.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
I am normal.
I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Wow, this... I don't know why it's get this depressing tone.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay, wow. Damn, if you can hear my heart
This
rate.
is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Who is Mariella?
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for
So I am
ambulance,
crazy.
for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
You're
It
inside a
was
game.
comforting to think
Don't
this,
wanna
and
break
in
your
a
illusion.
certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
I guess
But
you're
then she
welcome.
remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
That's a dick move. Just call the ambulance. So I guess this is also an ending. I mean, this was one of the endings we saw in the museum, right?